Morning, everybody. Wanted to give you a little bit of a devotional this morning with the birds and all. Romans 8:1, it says, "There is therefore now no condemnation to those who are in Christ Jesus." And usually when we look at that verse, we think about old sins. We think about old habits. We think about past actions that we wish we never did or wish that we could erase or whatever the case may be. And that's true and that's good, because usually Satan comes at us and he wants us to remind us of everything we used to do in our past. And the meme is out there, just remind Satan of his future. And that's good, that's right, that's well, there's truth, there's all good in that. But one of the things I wanted to mention is that with this passage, there's therefore now no condemnation to those who are in Christ, not just past, but also present and future as well. Let me explain what I mean. When we had our son Josh, he had a lot of health conditions, obviously, for those of you that know. And we gave him a medicine, I'll call it the pink Pepto-Bismol on steroids, if you will, that was designed to try and stop his stomach from being upset. And so he would literally lose his cookies about every other day. And so we continued to give him this meds, thinking that was helping him not throw up every day or whatever the case may be. And then one day Julie pulled out the, let's say 8 or 10 page listing of all the different characteristics of this drug. One of the counterindications down the last page was that it would cause nausea and vomiting. After years of giving him this med, we stopped. And very soon thereafter, he stopped throwing up. We had no idea that this was causing it. We had no idea that, had no idea till after the fact. And both of us felt horrible about it for a very long time, because it was like, well, we tried. And that was really the point that we came to, was we tried, this is the best we can do. I mention that story because with this coronavirus stuff going on, we may have to do a lot of challenging things for folks, and may have to make decisions about things that may not always work out the best. And we won't know that until afterwards, and maybe not for a long time afterwards, maybe not ever, quite frankly. And those I'm not worried about. If you don't know you did something wrong, you can't worry about it. But the ones that are going to be a concern is that if we end up doing stuff and then later we find out it's wrong and want to beat ourselves up for it every day. And I say to you, in those situations, there is therefore now no condemnation to those who are in Christ Jesus. So regardless of whatever decisions you have to make in regards to this virus, about yourself, about family, about friends, about who to go and minister to, whatever the case may be, there is no condemnation. Not from God, certainly not from me. There will be from the enemy. He always comes after us. But just recognize that we're free in that in Christ. Have a blessed day, folks.